Alright, this is JB Squared 61279, and I wanted to make a video talking about not necessarily dream matches for WrestleMania 30, but just matches that I would like to see at that pay-per-view. I mean, WrestleMania 30, it's the 30-year anniversary. You know, it's going to be huge, at least from a production value standpoint. The pay-per-view is going to be awesome. And I think that they should have matches that live up to the production values. The matches should be just as great as, you know, all the pyrotechnics and the stage and all the other bullshit they're going to put into it. Should have some great matches in there too. And WrestleMania, it's definitely hit or miss most of the time. So I have some matches that I think with the time left until WrestleMania that WWE, Vince McMahon could put these things together. And it's also stuff, it's not necessarily a dream match, because I think these are matches that, based on where the characters are right now, where they could go going forward, they could end up in these big matches at WrestleMania that people would want to see, that I know I would want to see. So, I don't look at the dirt sheet sites about WrestleMania rumors. I don't have any advanced knowledge. This is just, you know, things based on where the characters are now, what I would like to see going into WrestleMania 30. So I got that. Now I got that stipulation set up there. Let's talk about the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get that out of the way first. For the World Heavyweight Championship, I think going into WrestleMania 30, that the guy holding the title should be Damien Sandow. He should, between now and WrestleMania, he needs to cash in that Money in the Bank and become the World Heavyweight Champion. He needs to be the champion going into WrestleMania, and the guy he needs to defend that belt against is Cody Rhodes. No doubt. It definitely seems like they are setting up to give Cody Rhodes a gigantic push in the near future here. And I think having him go against Damien Sandow for the title at WrestleMania, that just seems like it would be a good way to go. Because if you think about it, they could use the history of their tag team as part of the feud going into the match at WrestleMania. And they could use Cody Rhodes beating Sandow at SummerSlam before he became the champion. Don't have these guys wrestle again up until WrestleMania. And you could incorporate all that into the storyline. And between now and WrestleMania, give these guys time to build up, to become bigger, more important people on the roster. And then at WrestleMania, you put Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow in a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. I guarantee you, both of those guys, they're going to bring their A game. They're going to fucking leave it all out there, balls to the wall, to put on a good show. And who would win that match? It doesn't matter to me. I would be happy if either Cody Rhodes or Damien Sandow won that match. I'm okay with either one of them. Sandow could retain the title. Cody Rhodes could become the new first-time World Heavyweight Champion. Either way, I would be cool with that. Okay, so next up, let's talk about the WWE Championship match. What I would like to see in that match at WrestleMania. I think that going into the pay-per-view, Daniel Bryan needs to be the champion going into WrestleMania. And the guy he needs to defend that title against is Brock Lesnar. That's right, I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar for the title at WrestleMania. Now, you could have Daniel Bryan get the title from Orton at some point in the next couple of months. You could just say he beats Orton soundly. And then what do you have? You've got Triple H, and he is just looking for this guy to just take Daniel Bryan down. He can't stand Daniel Bryan. He hates his guts. He wants to do something to get back at him. But he wants some guy that's vicious. That's an aggressive asshole, like they're trying to get Orton to be right now. But Orton can't get the job done. So who does Triple H turn to? He turns to his once worst enemy, Brock Lesnar. He brings him back out on Raw. He befriends him. They shake hands in agreement to take down Daniel Bryan. And then you could set, right there's your setup. Brock Lesnar, he's now on Triple H's side because Triple H wants Daniel Bryan. He doesn't want him to have that title. So You got Brock against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania for the title. I think that would be an amazing fucking match. It could be a no disqualification or no holds barred match, you know, like all of Brock Lesnar's matches have been since he's been back, or it could be a straight up wrestling match. Either way, Brock Lesnar, you know, he's game for whatever you throw at him. And Daniel Bryan, he would definitely step up to the plate if they told him, hey, guess what? You're in a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 30. Your guy's Brock Lesnar. I think that would be the biggest thing in the world for Daniel Bryan, and he wouldn't let anybody down. And the winner of that match has got to be Daniel Bryan. Obviously, it would have to be Daniel Bryan because of Brock Lesnar's goofy time schedule, contracted time schedule that he's got. But Daniel Bryan beating Brock Lesnar clean at WrestleMania, that would firmly cement Daniel Bryan, and even more so, you could say. And, you know, I think Brock Lesnar would be fine to take the loss. All right, so up next I want to talk about a match that has been rumored for a long time now. It's a match that a lot of people want to see. And I think that WrestleMania 30 would be the time to finally have this match. It's talking about CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, you look at these two guys, and they just seem like they were tailor-made to be put in a storyline, in a feud together. I mean, they're both so great on the mic, cutting promos, and I just would love to watch these two, you know, in the build-up leading up to the match. I just would want to see that program. That would be fucking amazing. Now, Stone Cold has come out and said publicly, I think more than once, that he is willing to come back and wrestle one more match, and he's willing to do it for WrestleMania, and he's willing to devote a significant number of weeks to building up the match prior to WrestleMania. All that has to happen is Vince McMahon has to throw an offer out on the table that Stone Cold's willing to accept. Basically, Vince McMahon's got to throw a shitload of money at Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then Austin will accept. Now, do I think that's greedy on the part of Stone Cold to basically flat out say, I want a shitload of money, and yeah, then I'll show up? No, I don't think so. Stone Cold is one of the most popular WWE superstars of all time. You put him as a main event for WrestleMania 30, you're going to get people that haven't watched wrestling for years tuning in to see just that one match. They will buy that pay-per-view just to see Stone Cold versus CM Punk. And they will make a ton of money. They pay Stone Cold whatever he wants. They're still going to make a shitload of money back. And then you put CM Punk and Stone Cold in a program together, you're going to get gold leading up to the pay-per-view. Their promos would just be amazing. And then the match itself, I think it would be great. It would just be fucking nostalgic heaven to see Stone Cold back in the ring doing the stuff that Stone Cold does. Against CM Punk, I think those two would work well together. They could be creative in the ring with their match. I think it would be very awesome. But again, a lot of people have been wanting this match to happen for a long time now. And it's been rumored and rumored for the past couple of years, but so far nothing. But I think that if there was ever a time to do it, it's WrestleMania 30. 30-year anniversary, you got to make the match happen. Vince has got to pony up that dough. Put these two, CM Punk and Stone Cold, in the ring together for WrestleMania. You have got a guaranteed sellout pay-per-view. And who should win that match? I would be happy either way, basically, because I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. The guy's fucking awesome. And, you know, CM Punk is one of my most favorite wrestlers of all time as well. So, I would be happy either way. I'd be happy just to see the match. For me, it wouldn't really matter who would win. But I think WWE, they would probably have Stone Cold beat CM Punk. And I think CM Punk would be fine with that. It's huge. It will go down in history as Stone Cold, you know, he comes back to face CM Punk. CM Punk is the guy that Stone Cold was willing to step into the ring one more time with. I think that's great. All right, the last match that I want to see for WrestleMania 30. And this is one, I don't know how many people want to see this match, but I know I do. I want to see The Undertaker back in the ring, putting the streak on the line. Hopefully, they could even make this the last one that would make it even better against John Cena. That's right, I actually want to see that son of a fucking bitch in the ring in a match at a WrestleMania. Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania would be huge. because even the marks of the wrestling world, they know that John Cena just fucking buries people. He just buries everybody. Unless they're like 9 to 12 years old, they know that when somebody steps in the ring with John Cena, 99.95% of the time, they are going to lose. So you put that guy, John Cena, in a match against The Undertaker at a WrestleMania, that's taking John Cena's streak of burying people versus The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. And me personally, I would want to see if Vince McMahon, if the WWE would have the balls to have John Cena beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Because I would tell you, if that were to happen, if Cena's the one that ends the streak, I will stop watching WWE. I'll just stop. I'll start watching TNA, and I'll start watching Ring of Honor. But I will quit WWE cold turkey. That would be it for me. Because Undertaker is another one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And I think that would be complete and utter shit if Cena would beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. But at the same time, I want to see if WWE has the balls to do it. It's like a morbid curiosity for me. Now, aside from that, I think the wrestling in the match, you know, Undertaker is old now, and John Cena couldn't wrestle his way out of a fucking paper bag. So wrestling in the match, it wouldn't be that great, but it wouldn't have to be, because the winning streak of WrestleMania for The Undertaker versus the burying streak 365 days a year for John Cena going head-to-head, that would make every punch, every kick, every chop, every fucking body slam, the crowd will go bonkers for all of it. You know, it could be the smallest move they would flip out for because they know what's on the line. You make that another main event for WrestleMania, you're going to get huge fucking draws for that too. And who do I want to win that match? Who do you fucking think I want to win that match? Undertaker. Undertaker has to destroy John Cena at WrestleMania and further his streak and have that be the last one. I don't want to see The Undertaker continue on until he gets severely injured in one of these matches. Okay, he's getting too old at this point, but I definitely still want to see Undertaker versus John Cena, and I want to see Undertaker kick Cena's fucking ass. So, that's what I wanted to say. Do I think all of these matches are going to happen? Absolutely not. But do I think any of these matches are going to happen? Probably not. But the WWE still has plenty of time to make these matches happen, and I definitely would like to see them. Well, that's my thoughts. I want to know what anybody else out there thinks. What kind of matches are you looking forward to seeing at WrestleMania? What are your big-time main events that you think the WWE could still put together with the months that they have left here going into WrestleMania here? So, yeah, that's it. JB Squared, 61279. I'll see you guys next time.